Welcome everyone on today's lecture, which is data collection and cleaning. Uh, these are foundational steps in any data analysis process and are crucial for ensuring that the insights we derive are accurate and meaningful. First one is data collection, which involves first one is data collection, which involves gathering information from various sources such as surveys, databases, or sensors. The quality of our data depends on how well we design and implement our data collection methods. So, accurate, comprehensive data allows us to identify trends, patterns, and relationships that are crucial for understanding complex issues. Without reliable data, analysis can be flawed and conclusion misleading. So it is very important in data analysis where we are having what data we are collecting, which is accurate or not. And in decision making, it is also important, like decision driven by data are more objective and actionable, as we saw in our previous lecture. High quality data provides a solid basis for evaluating options, forecasting outcomes, and assessing risk. This helps organizations make strategic decisions with greater confidence and reduces the reliance on gut feelings or assumptions. Um, which also helps which also helps identifying opportunities and risks, enhancing accuracy and reliability, continuous improvement, like etc. We will also learn more about this. Okay, so what type of data we could have? Structures data and unstructured data. Structured data are like databases, spreadsheets, which are more structured, because in database we have a table, like let's say we have a university data. In the university data, we could have a table for student, a table for teacher, a table for office person. So it is more structured, like it's not unorganized, it's organized. So on the student table we will only have the students informations, and the teachers table will only include the teachers information, and etc. So which means it is organized. So as well as spreadsheets, like when we use Excel sheet, so we have a structured data. On the other hand, on unstructured data, we will have emails, social media posts, videos, which is not structured. So it's very difficult to search anything from there or to organize those data. So which are the data collection methods we use? So the primary data collection methods are like surveys, interviews, experiments. Secondary data collections are databases, reports, online sources. So you all know about surveys. So we can have a survey and we can collect some data from customers about their opinion, and then we can analyze those data from the survey. As well as interviews, we can ask, or like we can interview people to ask some questions, and we can have that answers and use it for our record. So, and then experiments, we can do some experiment to a group of people to see how it like how the results come up. So then we can analyze the result. And then on the secondary data collection, we can have databases, like the databases. We can have a table where we can have a list of students information in the table. Then reports, we can have some reports, and then some online resources, or any other process or methods. So uh, we have some tools we can use. So surveys and questionnaires, we can use Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, or um, I know some university have Qualtrics. If you familiar with Qualtrics, they have their um, own. You can create your own survey and distribute to students or any other teachers or anyone with the link. And everyone is aware of Google Forms. You can create surveys there or questionnaires. Then web scraping, we can have like Beautiful Soap, Scrappy. These are the tools we can use. Then Twitter API, Google Maps API, we can use as API. So what are the challenges in data collection? Like I said in our previous lecture, we went brief on our previous lecture, but we will elaborate more here about the challenges. Okay, so to start with the data quality, which is one of the primary challenges in ensuring data quality. um, Issues such as inaccuracies, inconsistencies, and missing data can undermine the reliability of our analysis. Poor data quality often stems from errors during collection or discrepancies between sources. So, incomplete data and inconsistent data is similar as data in this data quality. Um, for the data privacy, like we collect a lot of personal and sensitive information from people, um, which raises concern about privacy and security. Ensuring compliances and like the security and with data protection regulations and safeguarding data from unauthorized access is essential to maintaining trust and avoiding legal issues. Um, then in many cases data is collected from multiple sources, which can lead to integration challenges. Combining data from disparate systems or formats requires careful handling to ensure consistency and accuracy, which can be complex and time consuming. So we could have like cost and resource constraints. Like data collection can be resource intensive, involving cost for tools, technology, and personnel. Budget constraints and limited resources can impact the scale of effectiveness of data collection efforts, potentially leading to incomplete or suboptimal data. Also, choosing the right data collection. So, choosing the right data collection methods is another challenge. Different methods, such as surveys, interviews, or automated data capture, each have their strengths and limitations. Selecting the most appropriate method for a given objective requires careful considerations. Also, when collecting data through surveys or interviews, response bias can affect the accuracy of the information. So, factors like question wording, respondent understanding, and social disability can lead to skewed result. One more thing, which is data volume and complexity. As data volume and complexity increase, managing and processing the data becomes more challenging. Large data sets can be difficult to handle and analyze, which require robust systems and techniques to extract meaningful insights. So, lastly, I can say that the data collection process, which involves several challenges that must be addressed to ensure the reliability and effectiveness of the data. But by recognizing and tackling these challenges, we can improve the quality of our data and the insights we derive from it. Okay, so what is data cleaning? Process of detecting and correcting corrupt or inaccurate records. This process is essential for ensuring that our data is accurate, reliable, and ready for analysis. So, it is very important part after collecting data, which is crucial because raw data often contains errors, inconsistencies, and incomplete entries. So, without cleaning, these issues can lead to incorrect analysis and misleading conclusions. Clearing the data improves its quality and ensures that the insights we derive are accurate and actionable. So, these are the steps in data cleaning. So, we can have duplicate records when we collect data, so which can distort analysis result. um, Identifying and removing these duplicates helps maintain the integrity of the data set. Next is handling missing values. So missing data is a common issue. We may choose to fill in missing values using methods like imputation, or remove records with missing data depending on the context and impact on our analysis. Standardizing data collected from different sources may have varying formats or units. So standardizing this data ensures consistency and facilitates accurate comparisons. Then correct errors. um, Errors in data entries such as typos or incorrect values must be identified and corrected. This ensures that the data reflects accurate information. Then validate data. So identifying and evaluating outliers helps determine whether they should be included or removed based on their relevance. Mm, so validating data is something similar to this. So various tools and techniques are available for data cleaning, including software like Excel, Python, Python libraries such as Panda, NumPy, then functions like remove duplicates, find and replace, um, and specialized data cleaning platforms. These tools help automate and streamline the cleaning process, making it more efficient. Mm. So, we can focus on some best practices in data cleaning. We can keep that in mind, how we can have this as best practice. Um, so, we could have we could develop a cleaning plan. We can first understand our data, then we can have a cleaning plan, where we can have consistent naming conventions, regular expression use, automated scripts, data validation rules. So in this using this, we can keep that things in mind when we are doing a data cleaning. um, so like after cleaning, we can review and validate the data to ensure that the cleaning tasks were effective. We can perform consistency checks and compare with original data source to confirm the accuracy of the clean data. So main thing is, we can, whatever we are doing, we have to do continuously to improve the data cleaning process. So because it is an ongoing process, if you do review regularly and refine your cleaning practices based on new data and feedback, this continuous improvement helps maintain high data quality over time. Okay, so for case study, we want you to have an example. You will have a, you will write an example case study for data cleaning process for any e-commerce company, to show a scenario like how we did on the Netflix company. We had a case study to, as an example, for your better understanding. So this, for this one, this is your task as an engagement process. So you have to participate on this one. You will write it, a case study, and submit it by next Sunday. Then you will I will also give an announcement of this case study submission, so that you will have it on your mind, and then I will go through, and that will be counted as a participation on your on our lecture. So in conclusion, we can just say that we learned about some key points, we learned about the importance, we saw some methods and tools, we saw best practices, and then for question answer session we will have the case study for you, so that you will understand, and that I will know that you are understanding. And if there are any question, I will feel free to email me about your case study. And if you have any question, let me know. Thank you. That's all for today.